Hey fellas, well, I opted in the base version Pokemon Home, and we're gonna see a video of my thoughts after I opt in towards the Horse for Year of the full service. Of this, I'm getting a couple videos ready that are bigger, especially given how I'm gonna be going to see the Sonic movie on Saturday when it opens. Actually, getting well received. So, here's a quick reaction and thoughts on another episode of Pokemon's new series in Japan and roughly translated from the Japanese title. This week's episode is entitled. Hold. Oh, let's see here. Dynamax Battle. Leon, the greatest champion of all. Yes, folks, much to the surprise eyes of Ashy Boy, as he's sometimes called. Hold. He and Go are making a trip to Galar region to see the finals of the Pokemon World Championships between Lance, who's reprising his role, who was actors reprising his role from the earlier seasons. I hope something similar is done for states as well when it's dubbed, to face off against a champion Leon, who actually has as a voice actor, which inspired many online Joe jokes, and even more so, they end up having a Dynamax battle, including a Leon's Gigantamax Charizard. And even though some people weren't too into the arrangement of the music, I actually rather liked it. I mean, like, just watching this on my phone, lying in my bed, when it aired earlier this week, I mean, I was just boogieing along the rhythm. It really helped how to have a feeling lately. Though I do admit, due to who the composer involvement in both this anime and My Hero Academia, have accepted to see like Million in the stands and watching this battle, to be honest, man. Yeah. And dang, they did a good job introducing this character as well as the animation, I mean. And and the concept of Dynamaxing and Gigantamaxing in this anime where here which some people compared it to Repulsa, but I got more of a giant man vibe from Marvel whenever I see it personally. I mean, hey, and definitely, hey, and so there aren't going to be any major spoilers in this video, given how everyone's still making posts online about it. But it's definitely another episode in a series which, if I'm being honest, just totally rocks so far. Yeah. So, oh, given how Team Rocket also has their own version of the Rotom phone now, I mean, I actually kind of like the idea of having been like a dark version, kind of like how the First Order has their own droid to contrast one in the Resistance, and and of course the case is black as opposed to the orange one that's being used by the heroes. I'm also still really liking the running gag of the Gashapon machine as well as the fact they use Meowth's coin to turn the crank. And so, oh, naturally, the Bellsprout they end up using ends up not only not really affecting this Dreadnought too much, but they ended up unwittingly causing Gigantamax mean and wreck stuff up like it's in a Godzilla movie. I named one of mine in my games Anguirus. I mean, if they ever wanted to include that one in Godzilla vs. Kong, another MonsterVerse movie, I wouldn't object, but I get ahead of myself. This will also be leading into next week's ep, where not only will this will be dealt with and Ash potentially facing Leon, but also oh, the Gigantamax or Dynamax, which may or may not mean. I think it was just like a Dynamax to start with, but maybe the first time we also see Gigantamax Pikachu or something like how, after more than 20 years, return of thick Pikachu to the series, man. Okay, so also how like how the little things like how rather than tossing them behind each other like in the game, and the ball will actually go in front of them. I wonder how it's going to work given how Pikachu doesn't like the Pokeball. Only goes in there is when they have to, so they have to turn them onto the ball in order to Dynamax them, as opposed to just being this whole holographic scenario they hurl. So anyway, just my brief thoughts on this episode. Oh, and if anyone else wants to tell me what they thought about it, you can let me know in the comments, and I will see you all again soon.